How you folks doing? James Klim here. It's good to be back. I have not been on the airways for over 6 weeks. I think that's the first time in the last 10 years. I was teaching at the ACD. Those long flights, I lost my voice after the ACD and I had a hard time talking, but it's good to be back here. At the ACD, thank you to Ivoclar and Meisinger for supporting the class I taught. It was about using Ceram Art on emax and Zirconia and blending two teeth side by side, different materials, and it worked extremely well. In fact, it's the first class I've ever taught where when the attendees were looking at the restorations out of the furnace, they just started to clap. It was amazing. And that demonstrates on how good this system is, particularly with the colors, the illusion colors. They're subtle, they're easy to blend, they have unique colors. You can do a lot of variety in the enamel, value, and dentinal effects. So it's a lot of fun. It's also made to blend Zirconia and emax together or any other type of ceramic. Here's a case I used it on cement press on those two centrals. So I really like what we're doing with this product. This video is about using Ceram Art, a liquid ceramic on Zirconia. And this is actually the Zirconia crown, which is Prime Aesthetic by Ivoclar, where we blended that in to emax using Ceram Art. So this video is the workflow for just having some fun, creating some unique and sizable effects. You can see how quickly we can tone a ceramic in or a zirconia in and make it blend extremely well. It also has the Magic Glaze with it. It's self-leveling, though this case doesn't really demonstrate that. Here's another ceramic I recently did where you can see it retained a micro texture within that ceramic to make it look really, really nice. And that creates a different strategy on how we characterize teeth and make them look really nice. Even though we may not see all those characteristics with saliva, it's just mastering the art and the craft that we do, and this is what keeps driving me. So let's get into the video. I find that the Magic Glaze in the Ceram Art system is applied best with a dabbing motion, whether it be a ceramic or, in this case, zirconia. It just will melt and self-level better. And that's Prime Aesthetic, just from the centering. You can see there's a nice gradation effect there, a multi-effect. Prior to adding any type of colors, thin the incisal edge a bit. That will create a better platform for adding colors. Our first color is fog. It's an absorber, and what that means is that's a subtle, low-value application. And you'll see with the gray, what we're going to do is apply it incisal to the primary depressions. On a canine, we don't necessarily cross the mid portion of that tooth. Just keep it incisal to where you would see the primary definitions, and that's partly due to the lobing creation within a tooth, and we're wanting to illustrate that here and highlight it. We will observe later on in this tutorial how we blend all the colors together. Once we layer on more characteristics, we'll diffuse them and they'll blend really nice. Our next color application here is light violet absorber. What I have found is by applying that to the fog, which is the gray, it slightly amplifies translucency. To create a illusion of the incisal edge, which is the art of distraction, we're now contrasting this with high value. This is Halo Ivory. And you can see, beat it just along the incisal edge. It'll give you that nice definition on enamel and contrast that to the lower value. Isn't this fun? But we're not done with high value. We're going to come back and be more creative with another shade in just a moment. I do find that an endodontic file is really nice for moving
colors around and creating little definitions within the colors. The Illusion Pearl, this is a higher value than the Halo, and with minute application with the endodontic file, we'll just beat it on that incisal edge and not make it continuous, but highlight the enamel effect. And then we can also create craze lines and white enamel effects into the lower value. And that's when this incisal edge will come alive. This is the time to be creative. If I'm wanting to match this to other teeth in the mouth, I'll usually have a picture. I'm looking at that photograph in an enlarged environment so I can see these nuances and reproduce it. And now we're creating enamel effects, enamel striations, high value striations. This is a liquid ceramics. What we're doing is creating that higher value pearl, and we're floating that on top of the other layers. And it keeps it distinguished. Now for cervical areas, the yellow pink cervical illusion is wonderful. It dissipates extremely well, and it's more of a B effect, and it will blend in the cervical side in a lot of different situations. It's a subtle effect, and you can see how well this dissipates and it doesn't blotch. We're almost completing this exercise. Once the basic color formulation's on there, I like to diffuse the effects. That can be done with a brush. Here we're using an endodontic file to diffuse, create some subtle net effects. And that's looking really nice. If you place your skin tones behind the restoration, it really illustrates what we've just done. And we did this in a short span of time. So this material is amazing. Ceram Art, Illusion Colors. And that's what we started with, and that's where we took it.
If you have any comments or questions, make sure you post them below. I'll be making quite a few more videos using Ceram Art in the various colors, particularly with the magical glaze. I'm still learning how to use it well, but it's changing my strategy on how I texture and the net effect that we can get, usually with one firing, and that's really nice to have. So thanks for watching this video. It's great to have my voice back, and I'll be making quite a few more here in the next few weeks. Talk to you soon. Bye.